One shot, let's begin. Ore no aibo Odoriko, male. Ni tenchiko shimashita. My partner became a dancer, male. By Fujita Tomohisa. Translated and uploaded by Butterfly Scans in Azure Sky. All right. We read, we react, and we wish everybody a happy Pride Month. So for the rest of June, we're reading nothing but LGBTQIA plus manga. And for today, well, we're going to read about how my partner became a dancer. We wanted some action, and so we put Yaoi in action into the search bar, and this is what we got. So let's begin, everybody. This is a dungeon in a certain world. This guy is strong. Hero Burrell. Sorry, I need some support. Leave it to me. I'll strengthen you now. Dancer Aster. A dancer uses beautiful songs and dances to support warriors. With my dance is an occupation that both men and women could be promoted to. Beryl, look! Forward! Forward! The guy, known as Aster, has. Oh, okay, he's the narrator. Let me change up a bit. The guy, known as Aster, has always been my partner. I was shy, and I was always being led around by Aster, who's a year older. As we ran around town, you know, Beryl, you'd really be hopeless if you didn't have me. And when we left the village, come home once in a while. Though we looked fairly different. Yeah. We'll have become great adventurers by then. Shall we go, Beryl? Yeah, we were partners. Are you okay? Aster! Sorry, Beryl. I'm making you do all the fighting. Let's take a break. No. Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses. I'm useless. Our adventure had come to a standstill. Welcome, adventurers, to the temple of the goddess Harrower, who rules over job changes. It's up to her divinity, the goddess Harrower. Totally naked. But she may grant pious adventurers a new occupation. Oh, goddess, I want to be more useful to Beryl, to my partner. Esther, we're childhood friends that left the same village. We wish to continue adventuring together. Precious. And before I realized it, my partner had become sexy. Ugh. The two of you seem to be struggling to both work as the vanguard. So, Dancer Aster, you will devote yourself to supporting Hero Beryl. So she says. May you be happy. Happy? But goddess, these clothes are a bit. Is this the right size? Thank you, goddess. Aster? With this, I could be of use to you, Beryl. Yeah. I decided to quit thinking about it for now. Ugh. Oh. I'm glad. Are you okay, Beryl? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay, you are. That's good, but aren't you kind of far away? I thought I should show off my health. My partner is a little too unaware of his own charm. Sorry, you even had to carry me outside of the dungeon. Was I heavy? It's okay. I didn't run into any more monsters after that. um, Aster, you know about that outfit? Uh, you noticed. It's a new outfit. I got it from the village people that we saved. It's the first reward I've received since I became a dancer. What do you think? I think it's great. Couldn't you give us clothing that's a little bit less exposing? Anyway, let's hurry back to town. Aster, you're probably hungry too, right? I wouldn't mind resting a bit more, though. Isn't your face kind of red? I got hit in the face really hard, so blood is rushing to my head. If anything, our adventure. Are you really okay? I'm fine. Is that even more of a standstill? Yo, Beryl, you came back early today. I'm not treating you again. I'm not into taking money from the poor. You know, if you take your time, my party is going to go after that dungeon. Beryl isn't gonna fall behind somebody like you. And I'm the same. Aster, I would never talk poorly about your dear partner. If you did, I'd kill you. Next time, join my party. Oh, wait. Next time, join my party. Don't wanna. I'm as jealous as always of you, Beryl. No, we aren't really like that. Sorry for interrupting. If that guy knew you were a man, he'd be shocked. Then, Beryl, I suppose you would also prefer if I were a woman. That's not true at all. Are you a drunk? Are you drunk? Ugh. I really am weak to alcohol. The two of us, low on funds as we are, live in one rundown room. Snore, 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 snore. Ugh, he's way too cute. Ever since we were little, it hasn't been rare for us to sleep together. That's been even more so the case since we left on our adventure. But recently, this guy, he's way too charming. But I've also gotten used to it. If we sleep like this, with our backs to each other, good night, Aster. I won't see him, so. Beryl. Dungeon Beast illustration, the Rock Turtle. Good on you, Rock Turtle. Nothing. Let's just leave it at that. Aster is a man. Aster is a man. Aster is a man. And I am also a man. Hey, mister. How do we make you feel good? This girl? Understood. That's right. Excuse me. What I like, without a shadow of a doubt, is woman. Oh, he's already naked. I'm sure of it. Nice to meet you, mister. Okay, so loud. Now that I think about it, when Aster dances, he has a habit of bringing his finger to his eyes and the stomach. Aster is slimmer and well toned, and the hair. Aster's hair is incredibly smooth and silky, and it's pretty. Why, even at a time like this, am I thinking about Aster? I unconsciously picked a girl that has a similar hairstyle and kind of looks like Aster. Mister, your face looks awful, you know. Ugh. Hey, mister, are you okay? I'm not. Beryl! Aster. I came looking for you. Don't just suddenly run out like that. You surprised me. I'm sorry. And pretty wasteful you coming to a place like this. Even though we have no money. I'm really sorry. Come on, let's go back. We're getting up early tomorrow, too. We're getting up early tomorrow, too. Good grief, Beryl. You really are hopeless when you don't have me. To be honest, I get it. Aster isn't the one who's changed. You know, Beryl, you'd be really hopeless if you didn't have me. The one who's become strange is me? Got it. I'll be depending on you, Aster. Yeah. They're coming. They're coming, Beryl. Right. Regardless of Aster's occupation, and regardless of his appearance, my partner will always be Aster. And yet, respond to your partner's expectations. What am I doing just sitting around worrying? Hero, Beryl. That looks like Ganondorf. They're going all out. Huh. We'll beat Nita this time, Master. I learned a new dance just for this. Beryl, watch. This is my sword dance. Even though Aster is being so earnest, as a man, why am I so honest? Now go, Beryl. At this point, I feel like it would be ruder to not get hard. That's amazing, Beryl. Haven't you become even stronger? It's thanks to you, Aster. With this, the two of us might just be able to subjugate the Demon King. I was slightly hunched over when I heard Black Aster would lean forward in celebration. That's right. Beryl, you really are amazing. Right now, I can only be useful to you through dancing. And Beryl, I'm sure you prefer to have a cute girl to be your Not at all. Aster, you and your dancing are incredibly charming and we're partners. I wouldn't want to party with someone else. Yeah. Thanks. How? Isn't his face a bit too red? Maybe. I'm not the only one who's become a bit strange. Butterfly scans. Scan credits, translations, proofreader, quality checker, clean redrawer, typesetter, Azure. No particular notes to add. Well, anyways, thanks for reading by Azure. That's their Discord and that's their Ko-Fi from Butterfly Scans. Oh, oh man. So this is okay. He had a gay awakening. Good for him. This is a dungeon in a certain world. So that's Ganondorf. So is this really just a big story about how Link is gay? I think that's what this story. It's just fan fiction. Look, if you take the word barrel and you get rid of 4 letters and then you add ink and he is inked, you get Hero Link. Obviously, this was a fan fiction for Link. Um, and I appreciate this. I haven't gone through any sort of gay awakening. You know, but I can imagine that maybe this is how it feels. Like maybe they go and you see something about a guy, and then it's like, oh, okay, maybe something, and then eventually you just keep going and going and going until like, yeah, you're like, okay, I'm gay, right? That this seems like something that could actually happen, and then to prove his masculinity, he goes and he like, tries to go and be with a girl, and this woman is similar to Aster, right? And as this woman too, if he said this out loud, I'd feel pretty bad. When he says, okay, he has how to bring his fingers to the stomach. Aster is slimmer and well toned. It's like, okay, well, um, and then he also said he, which I don't think is a mistake, right? So it's like he's slimmer and more well toned, and it's like, oh, come on. And this one too, he just can't do whatever, and it's like, oh, okay, it's not gonna happen today. And you know what? That's fair enough. Nothing to be ashamed of there. But then to have like Aster come and like help him, like, okay, I dig it. And also, I mean, just the other day we read a story where like God came and granted like twins some wish to be like, hey, you guys, you are now I'm gonna grant your wish to for your crushes. And I was like, oh, maybe he turned them gay, right? Or something like that. And in this case, this is like an example where I don't think he turned them gay, you know? And he's like, hey, this is like my partner. Did they say precious? So that's what I'm trying to wonder. Because that might just be whatever. Are you okay, Aster? Sorrel Barrel. I'm useless. Our adventure to come to a standstill. Blah, blah, blah. Pious. be more useful. Aster. Okay, so it's a compliment. He just said precious. It's cute. And then he just went, he's like, all right, there you go. He went and I guess maybe he shipped, or maybe she shipped them. Maybe that's the logic here. She shipped them and then she gave him this occupation, which is genuinely useful. And then he had his little awakening, because uh, Aster's a twink, right? And he's into that, so good for you. This could be an interesting series. I don't know if I've read many series where like there's a gay awakening like slowly throughout the entire process. I read like um what was it? There was like an LGBTQI manga, but it was like a full volume. And this one was basically about a guy who was like gay and growing up being gay. He's like just trying to figure himself out and you get a little bit of his biography. It's like a memoir turned through manga. And I've read like stories where guys are like open to it, where they're like, "Yeah, I guess like you're so cute. I don't care if I'm gay." Right? And they're like, "I love you as a human being. Who cares about like the sex, right?" Um and so, let me find a non. I think this is cool. Let me just zoom in so that way there's not the turtle dick in the corner. What a sentence, the turtle dick. Figuratively, not literally. Um I hope we don't literally show turtle dicks. Um And even this, I mean, why am I even pausing this? I feel like it would be ruder to not get hard. There we go. Let's focus on Ganondorf here. That's immensely more, whatever. I don't know if I've read a manga where there's like a slow gay awakening between the main characters throughout the story. That's an interesting premise. I mean, the closest I can remember, I played Persona 4 a while back, and what was his name? Was his name Ryuji? Because they just announced that like they're making a remake. I forget if his story was about him being gay or him being bisexual or him being whatever. But he also wasn't the main character in that story, right? So it would be really interesting to see like an adventure like this, where they slowly get together, and this is like also feels like this was a yaoi made for guys, right? Like because if you go and you like change a few things and then it's just like a shonen adventure manga, but now it's like a cool awesome battle manga, but it's also gay. And it's like, okay, this seems like actually a pretty decent mix, right? Because one of the complaints I always have about like romance, maybe this isn't written for guys, because seeing this pink things here, that's typically a, oh, this is like a Yuri thing or like a girl thing, right? Or a shoujo, that's the word. This is like a shoujo thing. Is this like a shoujo manga? It might be, because like just the way they ink things. Dang, because I thought this would have been like perfect, just like, or maybe the target demographic would have been guys. Because I always say like with guys, it's very hard for me to ever read a romance story for them because they're not. Romance is generally never the focus, or like very rarely the focus of these stories. It's like the guy goes and there's some adventure, and then he gets the girl along the way or she's an extra part of the story there, but it's not the focus. I'm like, this one would be an interesting blend where like this feels like it's a little, the romance is front and center. It seems like it's targeted towards men because it's yaoi and it's a little gay and actiony too. But I guess with Yuri it could be the same here. Spirit mages fight evil things to get power here. Let me see. Fujita Tomohisa. Oops. Oh gosh, the lid fell off. The lid fell off. That's not good. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. This is interesting, but I guess it would make sense if this is in like a shoujo magazine. I'm a little hesitant to go on their Twitter more so than anything else because they got whatever. I could see it being more suggestive here. But this one also seems cool. Spirit mages. Spirit master who is thought to be hiding his true abilities actually always fighting very seriously. So they just think he's stronger than he is. He's hiding his true power. He's not refused to summon his contracted spirit. He just doesn't have any. That's fun. So like he's just lowering himself. That seems like an interesting premise. I always kind of like things where there's like frauds. It's like, okay, they're just gonna, you know, roll a 20 on charisma every single time. Clean my little keyboard. Show translation. Manga artist. I've compiled my commercially published works to be read online here. Comic adaptation currently serializing. And I guess this is third years. I really like these outfits with that strong vibe. Suits you guys so freaking well. Web comics, web panels. Okay. Are they drawing like K-pop artists? I don't know why I think that. Cool. Or maybe they're just fans. Let's see their PixIV. So bright. Okay. Well, I'm glad that it's not like not safe for work type stuff. Oh, this is fun. Looks like they have their manga that they really enjoy. Oh, Idolmaster. So yeah, that they are into that. Good for you. Everybody needs a hobby. Wait, some work was not displayed. Please log in. I'm sorry. One series. What's this one called? It's not translating. That's okay. So it looks like they have a full manga series, and then they also have like a webtoon or webcomic. Neat. Let's go to their website too. Okay, email address. The one oh wait, what? Manga is made through research. Shonen Magazine. Okay. I'm going to click on that in just a second because, like, Spirit Master. Okay, good. Their Twitter, their PixIV. This one, published in the May issue of Dengeki Dawo. This is the fourth one-shot story. Debut work in webcomic Apanada. And then this one. Is this the one that they've had a couple of episodes on? Let me see. Manga. Oh, is that literally the title? Manga's made through research. Can I click on it? It says the first episode is free. This guy is super sexy and hilarious. Look forward to it. I'd quit with a senior colleague around. Is it the male dancer? What am I sensing? What is going on? Can it's not clicking. It's not loading. Oh, I'm just being dumb. Okay, lovely. Let me just go and I think that that's good enough to like just go and get rid of that. I don't think it's going to be age restricted, hopefully. Well, equal rights, right? Because you see plenty of women in those positions in these manga. So, interesting vibes today. Interesting vibes. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I'm glad that Fujita Tomohisa is having a lot of success. Wait, before I go, I want to see if my theory is correct. Dengeki Dawo. What type of magazine is this? It's a Japanese shonen and seinen magazine. Oh, yes. This was a romance story made for guys and like gay guys. This is so cool. I'm glad. I'm actually really glad that this was a thing. Oh, see, so the pink ink threw me off, but like I was right. I was right. Uh, Thank you all for watching. I hope you're doing everything well. So with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.